head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
They got a lot of helping me not make the playoffs. They just lost their game. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Subscribe and strike a like. Right, big game right here, man.
Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rocking black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason. And that can take you deep into January.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran former #1 pick back in 2009.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
All guys look alike.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Stafford going to get this one to Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one
Good drop.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air again, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dancing, yeah. Following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Who the hell up this late at night? Go to bed. Strike a light.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Come on, stop cheating.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Jackson. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson.
Jackson's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
The ball didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on
got y'all guys.
Ravens. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to
Raiders rolled over this year. He had the easiest division in football.
But when you're dealing with a fullback,
fucking
it's hard to knock him backwards.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, come
and a
on,
bad
guys.
throw
What was
there.
that?
It's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Where'd that guy come from? I didn't even see him.
By the Lions.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense.
He wasn't even back there.
And don't think they were above.
He barely running.
Pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
You gotta let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to drifted
play?
over.
And they responded to the challenge.
Thought he was 101. Yeah, that shit wrong. Wow. Didn't even show the fucking defense they played.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Good sack.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Good job, guys.
The former All-Pro Marcel Darius has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing is Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also
Let him get a field goal range. Come on, guys. What was that?
Don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Lions 3, Ravens nothing.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a bye into the divisional round.
No, partner, you're right. They made that change for the 2020 season. So being in the number 1 spot is the ultimate deal. It used to be the top 2. Got those opening weekend buys. Now it's just number 1. But still, a lot at stake, as you mentioned. They could end up with 2, possibly 3 home games if things shake out correctly and they continue to win in the playoffs.
On the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get
Yeah, good job. They got one open.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On the draw, this is Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards,
Cowboys
and that'll
won.
be enough.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster,
Yeah,
some
I
call
mean, I
it
make it,
king.
man.
But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line
They beat the
offense
Cowboys,
that
so
time,
tie would
getting
go
it
to
done.
them.
Ingram again, a first down carry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Jackson on the keeper.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram.
Good job.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
I got tired.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run here with Ingram. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Jared Davis on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Lions 3, Ravens 0.
All right, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get her done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And again, it's Ingram. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run
get in.
and think about it being 4-down territory.
No, I'm taking them ball for
Boy,
it.
a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll come out in the pistol. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but
Take
they're
my 4th
going
and 4.
for
That's
it
actually
down
4th
3
and
on
inches.
4th down. They're running. Ingram.
Oh, come on, man. What kind of blocking was that?
3-yard line. Ingram denied on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there where the goal line stands. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him
Good
3
field goal,
yards,
man.
and now
That was
they're
just
left
dumb.
needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
That's just dumb, guy.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down, that coming up.
Good defense, guys.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. The ball switches back over to Mark Ingram and the Ravens. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35.
Mark, you're not hitting the hole, man.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
33-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews,
catch.
the tight end. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into
Hold
that
on to it.
category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Jackson. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff to Ingram.
He's not hitting the hole, Ingram?
11 after only a yard.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Hey, what was that?
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone.
All right, guys, you're getting kind of rusty. I think the ground calls that fumble.
Inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
There you go. The ground calls that.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20-20
yeah, the ground
eyesight, don't you, Brandon?
All right,
You've
good job,
see
Eagle.
which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Ooh, the knee barely hit the ground first. They barely hit the ground first. They better not cheat me. Wow, that's close.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Detroit was up for a challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Oh, that was just dumb right there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
Oh, y'all didn't block, man. That play used to work.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And
a lot of work, guys.
That ties the game at 3-3.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Kerryon Johnson, the Lion ball carrier.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
There you go, guys. Good defense.
And happy.
Home to a field goal.
Big strike. But that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play, because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. On 2nd and 9, Jackson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Wow. Down he goes.
Wow.
The Lions
Where'd that guy
use
come
the
from?
first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Come on, guys.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll get this one to Galladay. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Where did all y'all go? You stay in the zone.
On 1st down at Stafford. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
Humphrey on the coverage.
To throw again. Stafford, he's got the first down inside the 10.
Oh,
the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
The
kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Good. Stopped him. He didn't get it.
Back at the 23
Good job, guys.
Marcel Darius. Matthew Stafford.
They took their money.
A loss of 14 on the play.
They play Hobaleni football too.
It's second down and goal.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll start out west at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, and it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game, and they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Cam Newton with a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 24-6 was the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down.
No, you saw the hole that time. Good job.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Ingram. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamie Collins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Yeah, they weren't even close to a block. What was that?
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
That was terrible, guys.
Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this time. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Good job, Conrad.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage.
Double coverage, guys. You should pick that off.
The ball free, and it's 4th down.
Defense.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
A gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their home, step in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Yeah, y'all ain't blocking, guys.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The tackle by Jelani.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 30. 7 yards there at a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
Good job.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. And able
Good job, big fullback.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
There you go, guys.
Mark Ingram with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
The big one right there.
The Ravens have taken the lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here you come, Red.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No, Stephen
and
hurt.
Now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Tyus Bowser providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Jackson, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
He dropped that. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
It's right in your hands. They just been cheating, man. Wow.
And drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky. And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. Detroit's offense ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
There you go, Lee.
Darren Lee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there. And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Tyus Bowser picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out of there.
be a return of 12 following a
Good
very
job, guys.
nice punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. His throw incomplete.
You got to start holding on the ball, man. Come on.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Danny Shelton made the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Jackson. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Good job.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Ingram. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Yeah, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And they'll take it.
Way to put him on the ground. That was a good block. Got to put his ass on the ground. Awesome block.
His 25th touchdown.
They ran Jay Rowley through that whole shit.
For the 5th most in one season.
Put him on his ass. Good block.
On to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
That guy.
Bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield.
Way to fall that running back, Conrad.
Way
to fall the screen.
12 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
He couldn't throw it. Way to follow the screen.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the 50 at Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson.
Stafford's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Picked off, got him.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen.
This is Queen.
And he's able to take this one back.
Off the middle linebacker, baby. Good job.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And a
pass interference, guys.
as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Carrier. Deron Harmon makes the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Ingram again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 17.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that one will be accepted.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Game, offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
Going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
They're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
They're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
2 play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Six figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that in their hand that want to see you win. When you come up on that mission, sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Sometimes you need a fold, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive. Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them. And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now. With a sense of urgency. No doubt. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either. Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Oh, God.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up 2nd down.
Stop the clock.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up.
Stupid stuff, guys.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
A 3-yard pickup.
And the Lions on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Ingram again, a first down carry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Ingram. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Lions 10.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, remember back to the first half when they went for it on 4th, didn't get it, and you said file that play away for later? I think this is the time to bring that up.
Yeah, we did say circle it, and let's see how it would play out, because if they kick the 3 there, if they kick that field goal, this would be a 1-score game now.
Now it's Stafford. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Stafford now to throw. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They run. It's Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, Conrad.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stafford. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. 3rd down here.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing again is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
The score, Ravens 20, Lions 10.
This is the end, guys. Look at me.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just think a bit short. You're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Ravens, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Lions, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera system incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash.
Hey, made upgrade. Superstar. Wow, so having to play good defense, guys.
I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
Go ahead and come back in, guys.